What's up, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of the Game in a Week show. I am your host, Matt Southwell, and joining me this week, Dan Gilbert and Ashley Dye.
Gents.
I apologise that my voice is so deep and deep. It says I was out last night. I'm quite hungover.
Yes, we.
But in my defence, I didn't want to film today. I had no choice.
Yeah.
Because you guys couldn't do yesterday, so
Yeah.
I could.
You could. Ash couldn't. Ash could, but I couldn't. Anyway, you don't care about that. All you need to know is I am suffering for your enjoyment. So you're welcome, world. So the Game of the Week show is a weekly show that the three of us do. Every Monday we get together to talk about the latest news topics in the video game industry. We'll then also go through the game releases for that week before picking our favourite games of the week. So jumping straight into the news, and first up this week we've got the Games with Gold announcement coming up for July. Everyone's favourite time of the month. Free games time.
Free games.
So we've got, first up on the Xbox One, we have Assassin's Creed Black Flag, which is pretty cool. I think we just had that on the 360 a couple of months back.
Yeah.
And we're also getting rid of Pool Nation FX.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're also bringing in from the 16th of July, so we're actually getting 2 games now on the Xbox One. After they obviously heard Ash's rants.
It did.
So many little puzzle platformers coming onto that. So what do you guys think of these ones?
It's
You
good.
happy now?
Yeah,
Happier?
it does need to get better. I think it does need to. Yeah, it's going in the right direction. But having a game on there for God knows how many months and a crap game at that, 3 months. Yeah.
Have you played it?
No.
You don't know it's crap then. It might be the best pool simulation game you've ever played in your life.
It'll be the only pool simulation game he's played in his life.
Yeah,
I was thinking the same thing.
No, everyone used to play pool simulation games on their PC
On
at
the
some
PC,
point.
yeah.
I used to play it all the time.
Yeah, of course it. But it's good, yeah. I think it's good that they've got a couple of new games on there. We were saying earlier about like the 360 back catalogue. The what's the look for?
Backwards
compatibility.
Thank you very much.
So yeah, we'll get into the 360 games in a second. But now, obviously, Xbox. If you're only an Xbox One owner, like Ash is, you might be able to play them because they will quite possibly go into the backwards compatibility program. So effectively, Xbox One owners are almost getting 4 games a month for their console now. That's pretty cool.
That's good. Yeah.
So AAA title as well, Black Flag. Okay, it was a released window game. It's now 18 months old, but
yeah, I mean, I've got it on the PS4.
it was fun.
Still solid.
Yeah, still solid.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
good.
a good game, yeah. I think, I wouldn't necessarily get it on the Xbox, I've already got it on the PS4, but I think it's good for those that, maybe just have the one console, the Xbox One, and it's a big game.
I think
to
so.
have.
Yeah, I mean that was actually Dan's problem with it, was that it was too big and it was just getting you down because you were not getting you down. Like
I couldn't stay focused.
but like yeah,
I
you
couldn't
just
stay focused on
sailing the seas and then you like look at the story like sequence 1 of 12 complete. It's fuck this.
Yeah.
But no, it's a good game to play. Like if you maybe played older Assassin's Creed, doesn't necessarily. It's probably the most different we've had in the series.
Yeah.
I would say.
It's the last working one as well, really.
Yeah.
Because Unity's a pile of trash.
In terms of how well it works.
Yeah.
So yeah, well we had Rogue as well on the old consoles.
That's true.
On the 360 anyway, we will have Plants vs Zombies for the first half of the month. Not really that big a deal because people might remember earlier on in the year, EA gave that game away for free for a little bit. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I know I have it for free.
Yeah. I think I've got it as well.
I think we've all got it. I
Yeah.
can't remember what it was for, but there we go. I think it was part of maybe PlayStation Experience. I got a feeling maybe they came out, they announced. No, it wouldn't have been PlayStation
No.
Experience. What was it?
I don't
Anyway, it
know.
doesn't matter. It's not
I
important.
don't know.
Gears of War 3 is the one from July 16th. So make sure you get that. We're now getting there. We've got Gears of War 3. We had Gears of War Judgment a week or so, or a month or so ago. Gears 1 was on there right at the start, but we're also getting the HD version. So all they need to do now is do Gears 2, and then that's how you get your collection before Gears 4 comes out. So
It's good.
happy with that?
Yeah.
So that's the next series you can play after Halo. You can play the Gears.
Yeah.
Buy that pretty HD one on August 25th.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if they'll do Gears back-to-back months, July, August. but maybe September if it's the end of August.
I think probably span it out a couple of months, give people time
Yeah,
to play the other one and
The
then move
first
on.
one.
Yeah.
that's true. Any of these games, Dan, good enough to make you get that Xbox?
No. To be honest, like I've already got
Oh,
Black
I-
Flag, so that's not going to do it as the AAA.
Surely the culmination of what you could have had.
Look at what you could have won. That's a previous off-air joke about Bullseye, the classic 90s British
Game show.
sitcom, almost.
Well, no, it's,
Game show.
Game show.
It
Yeah.
was a bit of a sitcom though. So that's it on the Games of Gold Fund. Make sure you go download all of those because they are free. And if you haven't downloaded the June games, well, you better hurry up because there's only about 1 day left to go, depending on when you're watching this.
Yeah.
Or you're too late. In which case, it serves you right for not watching the video quick enough. So next up, we've got some happy news on the Drive Club front for all those cheapskates like our boy down here. He can now play Drive Club for free. The PlayStation Plus version is live, so everyone can go check that out.
Enjoy.
It's not the full version of the game. It's basically like, I think it's either you can either get a trial version or you get the Plus version, which is a segment of the game that you can play. It's like a enhanced demo, effectively.
Yeah.
But it's just a way to. The idea was it was supposed to be a way to help people. They promised it. They promised it at the very start for
It is.
PS4. It was going to be a PS4 launch. It was going to be a great way to get people to buy their racing game because it was going to be the free game. Everyone was going to download it, and then they were going to like that, buy it.
Buy
It was
the
all
full
going to be
version.
happy, joyous occasion.
Yeah.
None of that
No,
happened.
None of that.
But they
happens.
still had to give the Plus version out because they promised it.
Yeah.
So, good racing game, Ash.
Very good. Very good. Yeah, certainly PS4 wise, it's the best probably I've played on a PS4 for, well, ever.
I was going to say for years. And,
Yeah.
yeah.
The best one. I'm just thinking, because I suppose the only other game which I'd say is up there is obviously Forza on the Xbox. But yeah, in terms of PS4, it's a very, very good
Yeah,
game.
the options are limited on the Sony console. So
But yeah, Project Cars and a couple of others weren't there. So.
Project Cars was okay.
I liked it.
I liked it. I prefer Drive Club. It was more fun. Project Cars
Yeah.
was very. I like my racing games, but it was super serious.
Yeah.
Like I got angry more than I got enjoyment out of it.
I think what I like about Drive Club is you're not constantly having to modify vehicles and all that kind of stuff. It's just pick a car, get on a track. That's what you got to do. You know what you got to do. It's simple. It's quick. It's just missions effectively.
Yeah.
Rather than go here and chat to this guy and then do a race and there's no story to it. It's just
Track racing.
do your racing.
Well, Project Cars is like that, but then there's a bit. It can
It's
be.
just got the tuning options if you want it.
Yeah, you don't. I mean, for the enthusiasts, it's there, but it's daunting. Like, I love racing games, but I don't understand cars whatsoever.
Yeah.
So it's like, should I change my PSI on the tires? I was like, sure. What's that going to do? Does that not just make them softer? Do they not like soft? No one wants to race on soft tires. It damages the wheels, doesn't it? That's basically my knowledge.
It changes your under and oversteer,
Cool.
basically.
Cheers. So yeah, you can download this then. If it might not be live yet because they said it's rolling out.
Yeah,
But-
because from what I read, it's giving people the single player stuff first.
Yeah.
And then they're rolling out the multiplayer segment bits at a time to make sure everything just doesn't crash again.
That's sensible. Because I mean, the problem they have now is that now even more people own PS4s.
Yeah.
So the servers are going to get harder than they would have got here.
Yeah, that's
had
true.
it come out when it came out.
Yeah.
So yeah, but good news. Happy times. Not such happy times for people on the PC. Batman Arkham Knight, the joyous week that is Batman Week,
It is Batman Week.
has been ruined for those PC gamers because the game is not working on their platform. Not such a master race anymore. That's
No.
all I'm going to say. Come over to the consoles. That's what they got to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's stuttering, like really badly stuttering, kind of audio issues. Basically, from what I can gather, pretty much unplayable. It's like it's like you're trying to play it on a PC that's not powerful enough, and these are people who have still got like top of the range stuff.
So this is happening across the board, yeah?
Well,
sort of thing, or is it
pretty much? I mean,
I think so.
it's been such an issue that Warner Brothers have come out and they've actually taken the game off sale. That's how much of a problem. Like, that's got to be bad, because normally they just work and try and fix it. You know, like Drive Club was pretty bad, but they never stopped selling it. So
how does it reach that? If it's such a big, how does it reach that stage of development where they go, Gary, how did testing going? It didn't work. Great, ship it.
So right, Rocksteady are developers. Warner
Yep.
Brothers are the publishers.
Yep. Rocksteady said that they also threw whoever did this under the bus, because Rocksteady made the game, but this is a port to PC which was done by another studio. So Rocksteady were like, we're aware of this, we're trying to fix it. By the way, we didn't do the PC port. So, well, no, that's fair enough, because you don't want people associating them. So, obviously, you get a lot of studios that do ports, like they do like the upscales and the ports for PCs and stuff. And there's been some pretty bad PC ports in time, and there's also been bad console ports.
Yeah.
It happens because it's different software or different hardware, but for a game to be taken off sale, basically offering refunds to anyone that is unhappy with it, which sounds like a lot of people, it's pretty bad. It's a shame. I mean, for them, it's a good game for what I've played so far, so for them, hopefully it's soon, but I'm hearing it could be, I'm hearing, like I'm connected to the underground of the gaming network. But the word on the wire is that it could be towards the end of the year. Like, so it's not just even like a couple of weeks. It could be like months rather than weeks.
So basically, they're just turning around and saying, "Yeah, we forgot half the code."
Yeah, I don't know. Well, it's obviously what's happened is I don't know. But obviously what's happening wasn't happening in testing, so they have no idea why it's happening. So they've obviously got to go back and look at it all again.
Yeah, it is worrying.
So. But no, it's fine. We got it on PS4.
Yeah, that's fine.
Moving on, we've got a little bit of Call of Duty news. Thought we'd kind of talk about this. The Activision CEO had an interview this week with IGN, and they quizzed him about whether or not we'd ever see World War II come back, because obviously they've now gone to... They went from modern warfare to now advanced warfare. They're kind of going more in towards the future and stuff, all this smart technology.
Yeah, with all the suits and everything you've got.
Yeah, like super jumping and stuff.
Exosuits or something you had?
Yeah. But he said it was certainly possible, which is not committal at all, but I just thought it was quite a little interesting thing, because for me, Call of Duty, my favourite Call of Duty is still the first Call of Duty on the PC, World War II shooter, because it was such a breath of fresh air after... We had Medal of Honor for so long, and then this was just like...
It's because like Medal of Honor was always lone wolf kind of thing. You're doing everything, and then the first Call of Duty came out, and basically, you still had to run around doing all the work, but you were thrown in with a squad, basically, and there were other soldiers around.
Yeah. It was.
You felt like a soldier.
It was more like a battle, like you said, like an actual proper war battle.
Yeah.
Rather than just like a super soldier.
Yeah.
But no, it would be good to see it come back. It hasn't got World at War, I guess, is the last one, which was on 360 PS3. So
it would be nice. I think it's important if they're, it's a franchise clearly that has been running a while. It's going to be running for quite a while yet. I think it's important that they do change it up, and it's not just the same kind of game, just rehashed.
I mean, I know I haven't played a lot of them recently.
Yeah.
But like, I've got sort of almost like fatigue now from all the future warfare stuff.
Yeah.
It's out there. It's like, oh look, another gadget.
I did enjoy Advanced Warfare,
really
though, I must say. Advanced Warfare, I did enjoy it. I did. I enjoyed the story.
I borrowed it off you. Like, the story was fine. I just... Too much in the way of gadgets, I think, kind of ruins the experience as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of...
I mean, I know, yes, everything in real life is advancing, and it's making it easier for the soldiers and so on in terms of what's at their disposal. I get that, but
you just want like a man and his gun, sort of thing. Kind of.
That's it. New title: One Man and His Gun.
So a hearty tale.
Activision,
But no, I
bromance.
remember when I was a kid, these games were coming out and we're like, oh, enough with World War II shooters.
Yeah.
Like, people always want what they're not getting.
Yeah.
Like, it's just society always wanting what they can't have. It's a standard thing.
It's the annual release thing that's made it the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose it's finding enough variation year to year.
It is every year the best-selling game, so why would they not release it every year?
Yeah, but I'm just saying it's because that setting is coming out annually. It's like,
Yeah.
It's not like you're waiting 2 or 3 years for the next one in that setting.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, that would help it seem less, kind of getting less repetitive. But
yeah,
I'd like to see it go back, whether or not we will. Maybe on a different kind of. I don't want to necessarily just see like kind of all the scenes that we've seen in every the storming of the beach and stuff like that. Things that were in like every World War II game. Like come up with like maybe set it in that time period, but come up with a completely original story.
Yeah. I mean that's why the first one was good as well, because you were part of the Airborne.
Yeah,
it's like
it's a bit different.
Like the previous Medal of Honor that come out made you do the Normandy beach storming again, and so on. And then there was like one of the Call of Duties that followed it. Oh look, D-Day. I'm on the beach again.
We could write to Activision and tell them that Guernsey was occupied during the war. They could set it here.
I don't think there was
Call of Duty
at yours.
At my house,
Your house wasn't there in the war. It's like 15 years old.
How boring would Call of Duty Guernsey be? Like set during the war. Just try not to piss off the Nazis.
I don't think there was much battle here.
You could just sneak around.
I think like something maybe based around like Pearl Harbor would be quite a good one. I know that was very much obviously an air battle.
Yeah, because they did a Medal of Honor way back that started off in Pearl.
Yeah, but like you could move it away. You could like,
but yeah, it's been
use that as the foundation, and then go off on the alternate lines, so it becomes a ground battle.
Yeah, I just would like it if they just did more of a single player game.
Yeah, I said that as well. That's not going to happen.
Even if they could find a way to split the games,
not going to happen. Not going to happen.
I know, of course.
Right, we'll close the news with a very, very impressive achievement.
Very.
In the world of Minecraft, it's quite a popular thing. So I hear on the interweb, a lot of people like playing it. A lot of people also.
I've heard this too.
Yeah. So it's a block building game for anyone that isn't familiar with it.
Minecraft.
I think. Yes. So, and then people also use this thing called Twitch to stream it, and there's a lot of people that play this game on the internet, and people watch them and they make money. Pretty cool. So there's a Twitch guy called Thorlan, I believe his name is. We'll just call him Thor for this instance because he has an awesome Scandinavian accent in the video. But what he's done is he's built what is believed to be the biggest ever pixel art image in Minecraft. I mean, it looks amazing. I'll show, like, in the overlay, you'll kind of see very briefly how big it looked, and then also what it actually ended up being, which is incredible. It's like over 1 million blocks. It took him 23 weeks to do, and that's just like, wow. Like,
I just don't understand how you plan that out. As in,
yeah, what happens if you go wrong? Like you miss. You're like, they don't align at one point when you're kind of, I don't know.
I would assume to work off something like that, you've got to have some kind of computer printout thing of how each block is going, like the coordinates of each block or something.
He must have like, because obviously he showed that picture at the end which had the on top. He must have had almost that running on a separate screen so he could see it progressing as he was doing it, like at grain level. But it's one of those things, I guess, just like when you become that good at a game or you play a game that much, you kind of just know. It's hard to explain exactly how you do it. You just do it. Like us with all of the games that we're so
average at.
I can't think. There's nothing that's come to mind for me at the moment.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's like if I said to you, like, how do you hit that golf ball straight? Like, I can't comprehend it, and you're like, just do it.
Who says I ever hit it straight?
Well, I've seen do it like once. Well, okay, like me and my bowling then, like, when people would ask like how you got that good, it's like,
how'd you get the perfect 300?
to him. That's just, I don't know. You just do it. You just understand it.
Yeah,
I think that's probably the same with this guy here. He hasn't just gone. He's not a bloke who's just played Minecraft casually and gone, I'm going to draw this.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's put a lot of hours into it. If he's a Twitch streamer, he's probably making a living off playing Minecraft, which people might have their own opinions on, but I'm just super jealous that he can make a living off playing video games. Like, that would be a dream job for me if I could just basically have people just watch me play video games and get paid for it. It's like,
how does he know how many blocks?
It's probably just like
it's a PC thing.
It's a PC like config, like it has like stats and tools and stuff. So every time you plant a block, it probably because he had it in like a clean
world.
world.
Each block is a meter or whatever equivalent of. So in all fairness, you're just doing
cube.
You're just working out the square area.
He had it in a clear like a blank world. So obviously every time you just added a block, it probably said how many meters or something. What he said.
Yeah.
Basically a counter.
It is impressive.
That's a short answer.
Yeah.
It looks amazing.
Yeah. Well done to him. And on his Twitch, whenever he gets donations, he gives money to charity. So a good guy as well. So the game of the week's first, and probably only, I don't know what one I'm going with. Star of the week, Samaritan of the week.
Shout out.
We give shout outs. Anyway, nice
Proper
guy.
shout out.
Probably a nice guy. I don't know, no man. Might be like a secret serial killer, but seemed like a nice guy, so it's good enough.
It's good enough for me.
Right, we're snowballing very quickly here.
We are, I know.
So let's move on to the games. Well, actually, we've got one more news item we'll just go into very quickly. Normally do 5, but breaking the mould a little bit. There was 2 consoles announced this week. PS4, they're now finally getting their 1TB console to go along with the Xbox One that was announced just before E3, which I'm going to use this opportunity to bring to the table. That was one of my predictions, and it literally came out, like, I think E3 finished on like the Thursday, and it was announced on the Monday. So
Chin up.
I think that's at least worth half a point. Half a point?
No.
Half a point.
Let it go.
It was after E3.
Let it go.
Let it go. I don't know the words. And even if I did, I'm not going to torture anyone. I'll last the remaining viewer by trying to sing.
They just switched off there.
Yeah, he's already gone.
Frozen! No.
But yeah, so 1TB, guys.
It's
makes
good.
sense.
Yeah,
Happy.
yeah, very.
You're not going to buy it, obviously. I mean,
I know. I don't know. I kind of wish I could just get like a I need to get a bolt on for the PS4.
You can replace your hard drive in it.
Yeah, it's just
I can do that for you.
Okay.
Like, it's really easy to do. I have no problem doing it.
Okay.
It is.
Yeah, I just need to buy the hard drive and do it.
Yeah, you buy a hard drive. It basically it's the Xbox One. You have to use a USB one, but the PS4 is basically just you take you lift the casing off, unscrew like one bolt, or maybe 4, and then take the hard drive out its case. It's 5. One holds it in, and then the 4 on the casing. Take the hard drive out the casing, straight back in, boom, done. 5 minutes.
Yeah,
that's what I did. But before I even turned my PS4 on, straight away, and I've got a 1TB in there. So
cool.
But yeah, you need that. You need that for your games. Like,
yeah,
games are like 40 gig.
Well, yeah, I constantly have to delete games. Okay, they're on my archive, but then when I want to play them again, I have to re-download them.
Yeah.
Games like sort of The Witcher, Grand Theft Auto, they're massive games.
Yeah.
You know.
And it's only going to get worse. We're not even 2 years into the console life. It's like people say, "Oh, well, you're not going to want to play all those games at once." But like you said, you've then got to download them. Before, you just put a disc in and play instant. Yeah. At the moment, I mean, it's not quite so bad for you with your super internet.
Yeah.
But like for me, I think Batman took like 8 hours to download. It was like, so that's like a whole evening. And if I want to play a game, I don't want to have to think what I want to play the day before.
yeah.
So
yeah,
happy they did that.
That was sad.
And on the Xbox front, they announced a new limited edition console to coincide with Forza 6, and it also kind of ties in with the 10th anniversary of Forza. It's a pretty nice blue-looking console coming with a 1TB. I think that's going to be the new standard now.
It's got to be.
It's got to be. I mean, 500's, like I said, not enough, but looked very pretty. I like it. I want that controller. Well, I want the console as well, but I'll settle for the controller.
You get like this with all the...
I do. I'm terrible. It's like, ooh, pretty. Although I'm good. I never buy them, but like, knock on wood. I always just have... I've never bought more than one of a console unless it's broken.
Yeah.
With the exception of the very first PlayStation, but that was the mobile one. I bought it for a different need to be portable.
Yeah.
I've never had multiple of the same console.
Yeah.
So, gonna buy that Xbox One, Dan?
No.
I'm gonna give up on this now.
I know.
It's getting a bit boring
It
now.
it is getting boring.
I've got to keep going. I can't let him beat me. We'll move on to the games now anyway. Batman Arkham Knight, touched on earlier. Obviously the big release of this week.
Yeah.
Finally starting to get, it's still a little bit quiet on the game front. People don't want to release around this time of year. People are supposed to be outside and stuff, but not us. We're playing Batman.
We are very much spending Sunday playing Batman.
Yes. So it's the last one in the trilogy from Rocksteady. Arkham Knight. Open world. It's pretty... So far, having a very good time with it. About 4 hours in. I'm enjoying it. Dan, you're not so interested in it?
No, it's like I hadn't played the other ones anyway. Like,
So you need to play the other ones.
Batman's never been number one on my superhero fan list.
Marvel fanboy.
No, it's just Batman's not ever overly
Batman's the best superhero.
intrigued.
Huh?
He's just not overly intrigued me in like the more modern stuff like Adam West Batman, fine.
So it has to be cheesy.
No, but I think like
But he's the best. He's the best superhero, isn't he?
We're not going down this road.
Well,
Who's the best superhero? Because that's a different video.
it's fine. I'm like, it's fine. Carry on. That's
yeah,
fair
it's
enough.
like,
If you haven't played the first
I
two.
watched the start of this one and so on to get an idea of what the game was like, and to be honest, it bored me.
That's your prerogative.
Maybe I need to see more of it, but that opening, I know it's a it's an edited like opening 20 minutes, whatever, so I'm not seeing necessarily everything.
Yeah,
But from what I did see, it just personally didn't hook me.
that's
Yeah.
fine. You're entitled to your opinion.
For me, I mean, it's a bit
Even
different
if it's
for me.
wrong. Yeah.
I didn't say that as your words, not mine.
No, I didn't say it, but you're right.
For me, I think it's just I've played all of the Batman games. On the PS3 there was Arkham City, Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, whatever order they're in. And so I really love those games. So I've been waiting for this one to come out quite a while. And the good thing is, it looks so far so good.
Batmobile's cool. A lot of people were a bit worried about the Batmobile. I mean,
It's just
in the main
something
story,
different.
it makes you use it a little bit more than I'd probably like to. But it's really good for traverse, like kind of getting across the city, because he's not Spider-Man. Let's put it that way. He can't fly across the city as quickly as like Spider-Man can.
Yeah.
So in that was my problem with City, was with this big open world. It was like not really that easily to travel across at a great speed.
You can't, but eventually, once you
Level up,
once you level up like your grappling hook and stuff, it's a bit easier to get around.
Yeah, but now you've just got a badass tank to drive.
Yeah.
We'll move on to the other games this week. We've got MotoGP 15 for the PS4, Xbox One, motor racing game. I don't really have any other notes about it because I figured it would just be like I was going to say the previous 14 there, but that's not strictly true. All the other MotoGP games. So
it looks alright.
Yeah,
What
the
it sort
trailer
of
looked
like, the
fine.
bikes look fine. It's pretty much the same thing year on year. Unfortunately, it's like MotoGP can't really change that much. Just pretty everything up and make the handling.
it's a sport game, isn't it?
Good,
like
yeah.
the same with all sports games. Analysed franchise.
Yeah.
But it looks better than Ride.
Yes.
So not that that's necessarily a hard thing
No,
to do.
but like they actually said that they knew the bugs from Ride. I was like watching.
Oh yeah, it was the same guys.
Same company.
I think is it
Or
different?
same guys maybe.
Is
but,
it a different
like,
different team though? It must be a different team.
but they knew all the bugs
Yeah,
from Ride, and they purposely wanted to make sure that none of that was in MotoGP.
Ride was painful.
It
I
was.
downloaded the demo and played I literally did one race.
From what I was, because I was watching something on this, and they were talking about apparently now that they've sort of like fixed some of the bugs, it's a lot better. But most people have basically just been scared off it.
That demo was. Whew.
It was painful, yeah.
I just crashed all the time and it looked ugly. I was basically how kids play racing games when they're basically just hogging the outside barrier all the way around.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll move on then. We've got a couple more here. Devil May Cry 4, the special edition for PS4, Xbox One. It's just revamped, re-released, all DLC, all the pretty visuals and stuff.
Yeah,
Devil May Cry 4.
It's
there's not a huge amount to say. It's Devil May Cry. If you like Devil May Cry, then this version seems to be running okay and looking good. If you've not liked Devil May Cry before, this one's not doing anything different to make you
want it.
I don't think so. Yeah, I think it is just one of those for the fans.
Yep. And closing out then this week, got an Xbox One exclusive. There's Xbox One exclusives, Dan. They're going to get you eventually.
Well, this one.
This one in particular. Q. That is the name of this title. It is the name of this title?
Name of the game. Title of the
game. It's I'm struggling.
You're fading, aren't you?
Oh, this week and my hangover. Oh dear. So yeah, this is a Kinect game, which instantly makes me go, cool.
And move on.
And I know my enthusiasm sounds a bit like I sound a bit monotone today because of my voice. It would sound the same on this game regardless.
Yeah.
Because we watched a video. It was a Japanese trailer because that's all we could find. But even the Japanese couldn't make it exciting.
It's pretty poor. It does look poor.
But I couldn't even really work out what you do. You seem to draw
I think
lines with
some
It's
objective.
like puzzle. It's like a puzzle game, isn't it?
Puzzle game.
You're given an objective, and then the lines you draw, kind of, from what I gather, seem to fall down from where you draw it.
Yeah.
And then, depending on what you're trying to achieve,
Yeah.
you either do it or you don't.
I think so, but it
You'll
still
either knock
looks-
something or break
It
something.
looks very dull.
It's five. I think it's like £5, and at the moment it's on 2 stars on the Xbox store. So
I wouldn't buy it.
I will not. This will not be my pick of the week personally.
I'd rather burn a £5.
Go on then. Actually, not in here. It's probably a fire hazard in here. My pick of the week is Batman: Arkham Knight. Probably might have already guessed that. Been looking forward to it for a while.
Yeah.
And so far, so good. How about you, Dan? What's your pick? If
Based off the fact that Batman didn't grab me, I'm not going to pick that.
I don't think you can pick it.
I'm just going to say MotoGP, because in the past I've played those games. They've been fine. They've been enjoyable.
Yeah. Wait to see a bit more.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, this is going to be a week where you don't buy a new video game, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fair enough.
And for me, obviously, Batman. I mean, I've been waiting for it for a long time, and playing it at the moment. It's good.
Awesome.
Which is a shame because The Witcher's had to take a bit of a back.
Yeah, I don't know when The
Back
Witcher's
burner.
coming back, and that's not because I don't like it. It's just
Yeah, I know.
time.
I know.
So everyone, give us money so we can play video games for a living. I don't know how to give us money. Just keep clicking on that video, and that's just reminded
Send
me.
it through your laptop.
Give us some of that YouTube money.
Yeah.
So that's it for this week. I just kind of remember now as we were closing up, but I forgot to do all the plugs at the start, which wasn't good. You know, all the
To be fair, I'm sure they will sympathise that you are not.
everyone knows.
You're not
By
top form
plugs,
today.
you mean our website?
Yeah, so do it now.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of the links for all of our stuff is down below. Obviously, if you've enjoyed this video, you can subscribe to us where you can see more entertaining shows of the three of us, or equally entertaining ones with maybe one of us, like me. So yeah, subscribe to that. We've got a website where we do daily news stuff you can check out, and then follow us Twitter, Facebook to keep up to date with everything that is going on. Leave us all the comments that you want down below about all the news stories. Like, have you experienced any problems with the Arkham Knight on PC? I'm guessing you probably have, but let us know your frustrations, and we'll respond to any comments you guys want to have. But for now, Dan, Ash,
Cheers, guys.
cheers guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. And everyone out there, we will see you next Monday.